What is up, my buttery biscuits? In today's video, we're going to be talking about Morphe because they actually just announced that they have officially filed for bankruptcy. Well, their parent company, which is Forma Brands, but really that was created from Morphe. So it's safe to say it's Morphe low key. Anyways, before getting into this video, I want to tell you guys I've been working on a script. I actually mentioned this in the previous video that I filmed. I just didn't know which video I'm going to be putting up first. But within the next couple weeks, y'all, it's because it's going to take me a while. I've been working on a full deep dive video into Morphe. So I'm basically going to be doing a video titled something along the lines of like the rise and the fall of Morphe. And I have just, y'all, I went all the way back to their beginning and their starting, and I'm like giving a full-on briefing of Morphe. This is actually something that I've never really like went into, but I said in 2023 I want to try new things, and I feel like I've kind of like created I don't want to say a script, but like a whole bunch of bullet points of like things to talk about ever since their founding to like, well, I'll eventually get down into their fall, you know. But I'm like, y'all, this is gonna take some time for me, but I'm actually really excited about it because I've never really done anything like this on my channel. And honestly, I've never really done anything on my channel like this is because like my comprehension is just not all there. Do you know what I mean? And on top of that too, I feel like I get like, I don't know, very like sidetracked by things. I'm telling you, I'm literally that person. My friend could be having an like emotional breakdown and I'll be like, oh my God, a squirrel. Like I literally am that person. So this is something that I really wanted to challenge myself with, but I'm letting you guys know that it'll probably be like another couple weeks until I get this video up because I really want to work on it thoroughly and I want to be in depth and I want to be like, I want to get all of my key details right. And I'm just super, super excited about this, y'all, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like diving into it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to show you guys right now just how much notes that I have, but then I'm like, no, I don't want you guys to see because I want you guys to watch the video. But anyways, the reason why I'm telling you guys this is I do feel like a lot of content on my channel is probably going to be about Morphe for maybe the next few weeks. But obviously this is such a big deal. I want you guys to know, obviously Morphe was literally like I would probably say the biggest social media brand, you know? Like not only do they have like millions and millions of followers, but also too, because they worked with so many influencers, Morphe was such a huge part of the beauty community. And now we are slowly seeing the fall of Morphe. And I feel like this is just kind of mind blowing. So I'm letting you guys know about that, but that video will probably be a couple weeks only because I got to work on all the details. I got to work on the script and obviously like just, I don't know, there's so much. Like when I was diving into it, I was like, oh my gosh, there is a lot to talk about with Morphe, and I've never done a deep dive about them. So I think that's going to be really interesting, but it will be a couple weeks probably, just letting you guys know. Anyways, before we get into this video, make sure you guys head down below. I have linked my second channel. Y'all, make sure you guys go over there to my second channel. I upload new videos there every single Sunday with my brother. That's my travel channel. And y'all, let me tell you guys, that is just like my whole new, that's my whole new vibe. I feel like I feel like a whole new person on there. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Ever since that I started doing commentary here on this channel, I do feel like I lost a little bit of that connection that I had with you guys. I feel like once upon a time, if you guys go back to my old videos, it was like we were just all a big old group of friends that were messing around, having fun. And then it turned into a whole big group of friends that are just like gossiping. Do you know what I mean? Which obviously I like both. But I do feel like I missed that connection of having with you guys. And that's why I feel like with this second channel, I'm taking you guys along on all of my journeys. And I'm just having so much fun with that channel. So make sure you guys go join over there. Once again, I do upload new videos every single Sunday. What else there was something else that I was going to say before getting into this video. Oh my God, I know. Speaking of Morphe, okay, because we are going to be talking about Rem Beauty. Recently, my friend Liz gave me this lip oil right here. I actually got to put some more on. I have never tried a Rem Beauty product before, but she's like, you need to try this lip oil right here, because y'all know I'm always talking about this busted one right here from City Color. I absolutely love the formula, but it's just such a mess. Oh my God, they're actually pretty, this one's a little bit darker. Anyways, she gave me this lip oil, and I want to say, if you guys are into lip oils, this is absolutely amazing. She gave it to me a couple days ago and I have just been putting it on non-stop. And I want to show you guys, let's see if my camera will focus with this like little tip. This tip is so interesting to me. Like, look at that, y'all. Like, oh, do you guys see that? It is like the coolest thing ever. And it is just like the thinnest formula. Because a lot of lip oils that I try, I'm like, this feels like a lip gloss. Like, no, I want it to feel thin. This Rem Beauty lip oil, bomb.com. I don't see any signs of Rem Beauty going out of business with Morphe. Once again, we are going to be talking about them within today's video. That's why I brought that up. But let me just tell you guys, if you guys need to try lip oil, highly recommend this. Anyways, let me shut up. Make sure you guys, oh my gosh, I just dropped it. Apologize for that. I'm such a mess. It's because I literally chugged this whole entire caffeine ice beverage thing. Oh my God, let me shut up. Let's go and get into this video. Make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up and let's get into it. I'm sure after seeing that intro, you guys are like, what? How are you going to do a deep dive into Morphe? Because it's going to be all over the place. But I'm going to surprise you guys, okay? I'm really going to work on that. I'm going to get all my details right. Even if I have to sit my iPad up and read off of my iPad, I'm I'm literally going to get that video right because I really want to challenge myself. You guys know for the longest time on my channel, I've always wanted to do my makeup while talking about like beauty drama or like industry drama. And I just like can't do it because I'm too scatterbrained and I get sidetracked too easy. And I feel like if I'm talking about, say for example, Morphe, then if I'm doing my makeup, then I'm going to be commenting on my makeup. Like I can't, like y'all, I watch Bailey Sarian's videos and I'm like so envious of her because I'm like, oh my gosh, the fact that she can literally just do her makeup and just stay talking about whatever story that she's talking about the whole entire time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm jealous of that because I literally can't do it because I know for a fact that if I was like doing my eyeshadow while talking about Morphe, I'm gonna start talking about the eyeshadow and forget where I was at with Morphe, like completely. But I want to try new things this year, and that's why I'm like with that deep dive. Make sure you guys keep an eye out for that video, y'all. Like I said, it'll probably be a couple weeks because I'm doing a whole lot of research into it. But keep an eye out for that because I really do want to get your guys' opinion, and then like I don't know, I want to see if I could really like do it up to the standard that I want to do it. But we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to be reading an article right here from allure.com. If you guys are interested in reading the full article, head over to their website. This is what it says right here: Morphe parent company Forma Brands has filed for bankruptcy. Everything we know about everything we know about what this means for Rem Beauty, Jaclyn Cosmetics, and other lines in the company's portfolio. Oh, speaking of Jaclyn really fast, if you guys did not check out my previous videos before about Morphe closing and then Jaclyn Hill like using drama to like sell her collection, y'all, has she commented anything about that? I haven't seen any postings or anything like that because I'm like, y'all, I'm so sorry, but I have a whole different outlook about Jaclyn now. Like, I have always been, like, low-key, very, like, mutual, very, like, you know what? I feel like, you know what? Maybe Jaclyn is just misunderstood, or maybe this, or maybe that. Like, you know what I mean? Low-key kind of defending her, but not really defending her, but just, like, kind of being, you know, objective about it, and kind of, like, looking at both sides of, like, no, maybe this is just a miscommunication, or this or that, and now I'm like, oh, no, she's shady. Like, I get it. She's really shady. Anyways, off topic, but on topic. Continuing on, a week after makeup brand Morphe took to Twitter to announce that it would be closing all of its U.S. stores, parent company Forma Brands filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Once again, by the way, they had announced maybe at this point, probably about 2 months ago, that they were actually looking into bankruptcy, but now it's official. According to a statement from Forma, their assets will be acquired by investors and they will be getting about $33 million in financing from that group. As part of the sale, the company has entered Chapter 11. This agreement is a testament to the strength of our brands, most meaningful to our consumers, including Morphe and Morphe 2, says Simon Cowell, president of Forma. In the statement, oh my god, isn't that judge's name from like, not The Voice, American Idol, Simon Cowell? Am I tripping? Anyways, we will have additional financial resources available to invest in our multi-category portfolio, product launches, and innovative brand and marketing strategy as we advance our vision to inspire creativity, promote inclusivity, and connect with our consumers around the world through beauty. It is not yet clear what exactly that looks like for Morphe and other brands associated with Forma, but industry sources have told Allure that Ariana Grande is working towards finalizing an agreement to take all operations in-house for her brand, Rem Beauty. Those sources say Forma has never had an ownership stake in Rem Beauty, but under a licensing agreement has overseen product development, manufacturing, and marketing. This is a trip to me because I honestly thought that like just Forma Brands owned the whole entire thing, but now basically it's looking like Ariana Grande is looking to take over Rem Beauty completely. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, so many people were turned off by the fact that Morphe / Forma Brands had any little bit to do with Ariana Grande and Rem Beauty. Everyone's like, wait, she is way big of a celebrity to like be working with Morphe. Do you know what I mean? So I think now that obviously this is all coming to light, I think that she's probably like, hold up, no, we need to be like completely separate. If I was Ariana Grande, I would be fighting to like completely be attached from Forma and Morphe at all costs. Because after trying this lip oil, y'all, I'm like, I think that she actually could be onto some good things, honestly. Because I'm like, that product right here, y'all, I will be buying this over and over again. It feels so good on the lips. It's so light. I love the component. I love the applicator. Like, y'all, I'm kind of a little bit shook. You guys know that I did a my thoughts and opinions video about Rem, and I'm like, it just seems tired. Honestly, and most of the launches do. Like, everything that I've looked at from the brand, I'm like, it's just a little bit boring. Like, honestly, let's keep it real. But if the products are good, that's what really matters the most. You know what I mean? So I think that she should separate from them completely. Anyways, continuing on. Following the closure of Morphe stores, but before the bankruptcy filing, Allure reached out to Forma to ask what this meant for the future of the other brands in its portfolio, like Bad Habit, launched in 2020 with YouTube sensation Emma Chamberlain as creative director. You know what's crazy? Ever since all this stuff came out about Morphe, everyone's talking about this Bad Habit with Emma Chamberlain. I watch Emma Chamberlain's vlogs like all the time. time. Well, I know recently she hasn't posted in a couple months, but I literally watch all her vlogs, and I'm so surprised that I have not heard one single thing about Bad Habit in her. Honestly, I barely even learned what Bad Habit was. I'm like, what? I feel like they did a really bad job with promoting that. Because, like, how do you have somebody as big as Ember Chamberlain who's like working for Louis Vuitton and like other big fashion brands? Like, how do you have her working for you and like I don't even know about it? Like, I literally didn't hear a single thing about Bad Habit. Anyways, Jaclyn Cosmetics from YouTuber Jaclyn Hill and Playa Beauty, founded by former fashion stylist Shelby Wild, and the company declined to comment. Representatives for Bad Habit, Jaclyn Cosmetics, and Playa all referred us back to Forma. Rem Beauty has not yet responded to a request for comment. Anyways, Morphe was founded in 2008 in Los Angeles and gained the beauty spotlight thanks to its affordable prices and steady stream of product launches. They became known for their large eyeshadow palettes, some of which featured up to 42 shades, a stark contrast to other popular brands at the time offering eyeshadow quads and palettes with fewer shades. Morphe also rose to fame through influencer partnerships with names like James Charles and Jeffree Star that yielded social media buzz and allowed the makeup brand to stay current amid an ever-changing online landscape. In 2019, according to Bloomberg, Morphe reached $400 million in revenue. You know what? Another thing that really sucks is like I'm doing all this research for the second video, and I am trying my hardest only because I do feel like it would be very, very interesting to know how much the brother and sister Linda and Chris what was it? Tali, sorry, sold for. I really want to know. Everything is not made public, and I really thought it would be made public, and it turns out that there is literally no public records about this of how much they actually sold for. Like, you guys know that when Kylie Cosmetics sold like 60% of her stake in the company to Coty Brands, that it had sold for $600 million. That was public. However, everything with Morphe was private, which is trippy to me. I thought that it had to be made public. I cannot find any information about that. I know that they said that the brand was worth an estimated $2 billion, but we don't know how much they actually got from that deal. Anyways, continuing on. But there's a risk in relying so heavily on influencers, and social media buzz can fade quickly. Star had been accused of using racist language, and Charles faced sexual misconduct allegations. Morphe severed ties with both. In August 2020, in an effort to move away from its reliance on influencer fuel, Morphe rebranded as Forma Brands, an incubator that would both acquire and build other lines. So far, Forma's pivot has not been enough. Morphe had shut down its brick and mortar retail operations. Wild has exited her brand Playa Beauty and filed a lawsuit last month for $15 million in damage, and Chamberlain is no longer affiliated with Bad Habit. Arguably the biggest feather in Forma's cap, Ariana Grande appears to be moving full steam ahead. An influencer, sure, but first and foremost a music phenomenon. Grande's launching Rem Beauty's new limited edition Thank You Next collection today, and there are rumors on social media that the brand will soon be available internationally at Sephora. We will be talking about Rem Beauty's new collection in a video coming up soon, which meh, you know what I mean? Meh. Like I'm in love with this, but I'm like, I need a little bit more from the brand before I'm like fully on board with it. Do you know what I mean? I feel like all the eyeshadows that she comes out with are just kind of like, eh. Anyways, that's a topic for a different video. I am so stupid. I forgot to read Morphe's tweet in this video. So now that I'm editing, I'm like, oh my gosh, let me add it in here. I should not have had one too many caffeine beverages before this video because it got me all types of sidetracked, and what a mess. Anyways, this is what Morphe's tweet said right here. It said, announcement. Our parent company Forma Brands has agreed to be acquired by a group of its investors in a court supervised sale. This doesn't impact the Morphe products that you love, and we will continue to launch new products. Morphe. So just letting you guys, as I did put in the beginning of this video, they are not going out of business, but they are filing bankruptcy. So I guess they're going to be scaling back. Anyways, continue on to the video. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys feel is in store for Morphe? If I'm being honest with you guys, it seems like Ariana Grande and Rem Beauty are the only things that are keeping Forma afloat, because obviously they are making a little bit of money from Rem Beauty. I feel like Ariana Grande should really pursue separating from them completely, like completely, because y'all, like, I don't know, I wouldn't want to be attached to that. And on top of that too, I feel like she can do so much more, you know, especially if she's going to be in Sephora. Anyways, that is it for this video. Once again, I'm going to be doing a full deep dive that will be coming within the next couple weeks. I'm gonna be working deep into it. If you guys know any information about the actual like contract of how much brother and sister Chris and Linda sold the company for, please let me know. But I have Googled and like researched everything, and I can't find any details, but I do think that would be a really huge topic of conversation to mention within that deep dive video, but I can't find any information about it. And they have been saying now for like years that that wasn't made public, but I thought by now it would have been made public. But I did see somewhere that like they're buying like multi-million dollar homes, so I'm like they made bank from that, I'm sure. And on top of that too, the company was valued at $2 billion, so I'm sure they made like at least a couple $100 million from that, but I can't find any official information about that. But yeah, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.